Hello, my name is Jim. Welcome to my booktube channel about books and reading and stuff. In this video, I want to look at one of Steve Donoghue's tags. He's done the books and life tag. First prompt, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being a normal person and 10 being the late Harold Bloom, how much are books and reading a part of your life? Well, I'd say for books, maybe 2, and reading would be slightly higher, maybe 4. I'm more interested in reading than in books. This is why my channel is books and reading and stuff. Some people collect books just for collecting books because they're beautiful objects, but I like books because I want to read what's in them. I'm interested in the contents, I'm interested in the psychology of reading. Number 2, where does your personal library stand right now in relation to the rest of your life? Do you have more books now than you ever have, or fewer? How has your library changed? I came to Georgia 12 years ago, 11 years ago, with just 2 suitcases. I've never had hundreds of books in my collection because I've moved around a lot and books are difficult to move around a lot. Now I'm more settled. I've moved a few times within Tbilisi, the city I'm living, but I don't have a lot of books. I have about 200. I may have had more sometime in the past. Here is my main book trove. Bookshelves, they're a bit disorganized. These are my Observer's books. I collect the Observer's Book of Automobiles. It's the only book I really collect. I have a few editions, I don't have them all. And down here we have art books in Georgian, Tamar Mepe. There's a mix of kids' books in here as well because of the grandchildren. Margaret Atwood, some books on painting. I like books on painting. Take a mental step back and ask yourself what is the most likely bookish impression a newcomer would have in your home. Well, they'd see some books lying about, so I guess they'd imagine we're literate, but there's not books all over the place. For the visitor though, they might be shocked by how many cars I have on these shelves. How often, if ever, do you clean or reorganize your books? They're reorganized quite often, just to make them look a bit tidier, and pick out books for my videos and they'll go back somewhere else, maybe. Books are not usually cleaned unless something is spilt on them, then we try to clean them. On average, how many books do you acquire in a given week? If you include ebooks, maybe 2 or 3. Maybe 1 physical book and 2 ebooks. I look every day at the deals on Kindle, and if something grabs me I might get it, but there hasn't been much recently in the bargain basement that interested me. I also get books from NetGalley, ebooks, eArcs. And when I go to the local bookshop, Biblos, they usually come out with at least 1 book, but not usually a big haul of books. 6. What song is your current earworm? That would be Echo Beach by Martha and the Muffins. 7. What percentage of your self-control do you retain in a well-stocked bookshop? I'm usually quite self-controlled. In Hay-on-Wye, when I used to visit Hay-on-Wye, I could go a bit out of control because there's so many great books there. But here there's not usually a great deal of books I want. Question 8. Do you ever feel the need to take a break from books? If so, what form does it take? No. When you meet a new person, how long does it take you to bring up books? One of the first questions I ask a new person is, are you reading anything at the moment? If they are, then we'll have a conversation about books. If they're not, I'll find something else to talk about. Question 10. Have you given any thought, made any provisions for your personal library after you croak? No. I'm more concerned what happens to my body after I croak. Here it's the usual thing is burial, but I'd like to give my body to a medical school so I can teach after I'm dead in a way. Question 11. Are you known among your friends and loved ones for your weird and probably unhealthy relationship with books? Not really. They know I'm a reader. I think my relationship to the little die-cast cars is more concerning for them because I'm a full-grown adult and I'm playing these little Hot Wheels cars for like 3 to 8 year olds. Okay, that was my take on Steve's tag. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe below, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.